Hey boss, what's up? Adrian here with Hasta La Vista boss. I have a question for you. Do you want to know how I got featured in Niche Pursuits podcast with Spencer Haws? That's awesome. I'm sure that's why you clicked anyway. So thanks for doing that. By the way, I'm here at work with the boys. I'm here with Musa and Paul. We're working some weekends because we need to pay the bills. But hey, the topic is not that for today. The topic is how I got featured. And if you want to know, vámonos.
Don't stop. Don't stop.
But he's taken the first steps. He's gone out there. He's created websites. He's created a YouTube channel. He's trying to build a following. He's really doing everything right. And he's putting in the time where he can. And so before we hear the rest of his story,
So, the amazing Spencer Haws from nichepursuits.com decided to feature me on his awesome podcast, Niche Pursuits. Now, if you don't know Spencer or his podcast, you've probably lived under a rock, and that's fine, that's cool. I'll be actually very happy to hear that it's the first time you hear about Spencer on Hasta La Vista Boss. And by the way, let him know if that's the case. But Spencer has been doing internet marketing for many years, very successfully, and he's been putting awesome content on his blog, on his YouTube channel, on his podcast, and he's been doing this for affiliate marketing or just digital marketing in general, and I'm just blown away to see my name out there as well. But since some of you asked me, how the hell did you do it, Adrian? Like, why he would feature you on his podcast, or how did I do it? Well, I decided to make this video, and let me know if it's helpful in any way, yay or nay, whatever. But as you all know, if you want to become successful, you must hit that like button and subscribe to Hasta La Vista Boss YouTube channel for more videos like this, alright? So how all this started? Well, it started with a Facebook post on Spencer's Facebook group. I'll leave links in the description to all the things that I mentioned. And he was saying that he's kind of missing blogging in a more personal way. So he was trying to shift, or at least he was asking the community what people think about him shifting from writing content based on keywords to more content based around topics that he likes to talk about, he's interested in, and then share it with the community and then start conversations. And I thought that was really a good idea. I like that very much. I'm an opportunist, and I mean, not in a bad way, okay, don't get me wrong, but when I see and when I smell an opportunity that I could benefit from if I take action, well, guess what, I will take action. And this benefited me many times in my life, and this time was no different. So I said, why not send an email to Spencer and talk about this topic and see what he says. So here's what I said to him on that email. Alright, so here we are in my email, and before I send this to Spencer, I did some exercise. I jumped around a little bit. I had a few mugs of coffee because I needed to get that courage to send this email. So as you can see here, I said this is an invitation to a live hangout on YouTube. Hey Spencer, this might be a long shot, but I thought it might be worthwhile to have a go at it anyway. I mean, I didn't say anyway, but hey, you're a big inspiration for me and I look up to you. I have a YouTube channel in which I'm logging my journey from full-time crane operator to full-time digital marketer. I think I can pull this off, and I'm working super hard to achieve this goal despite the 14 to 16 hours shifts and having a wife and kids. And since you mentioned in your last post, the post that I was talking about earlier, on Niche Pursuits Facebook group, that you love to share some more personal stories with us, I was wondering if you would accept an invitation to hang out with my beautiful audience and myself live on YouTube to inspire us with your wisdom and huge experience. After having guys such as Cunnington, Kyle Roof, Ron Stefanski, and more on the show, I strongly believe you should be there too. Wink, wink. Let me know what you think. Muchas gracias. So there you have it. I always feel, I don't know, how do you feel about this email? But I think it's a very good email, genuine. I'm not trying to be something that I'm not. And this is what I believe most of the problems you're going to have when you're trying to outreach. What you're going to say, how much you're going to say. Just be genuine. Just be yourself. This is me. This is my tone. This is how I speak. This is how I talk all day long. And this is Spencer's. This is Spencer's answer. He said, "Hey, thanks, Adrian, for the kind words. I won't be able to do a live hangout with you, but I'd be willing to allow you to tell your story on my podcast. If you're interested, here's the instructions." And those were the instructions for me to go and record myself, answer a few questions that he has that you probably listened to when I did the when I was on the podcast. And the rest, my friend, is history. So after that, I've been overwhelmed with messages and emails and people reaching out, saying that they are in the same situation, a similar story, and I'm humbled. I'm over the moon. With the response, and so thanks all for those awesome messages, and support emails and all that you guys have sent me. I'm looking forward to meet more people, more bosses like you and I, my friend, that we're still in the trenches, as well as I want to find more of you who have managed to say "Hasta la vista, boss" to their managers and their jobs. And by the way, just allow me some time to get back to you. If you send me an email or something like that, or message, it's going to take me some time. I hope you understand. And the best way actually to get, we can connect is by coming to the live hangouts, if it's possible, to the live hangouts, or on the Facebook group, Hasta La Vista Boss. So there are two things I want to quickly discuss with you, boss. Number one, don't be afraid to look or sound stupid. I know this is the case with many of us especially when we're trying to reach out to people that are much more advanced than us or much more successful than us in their entrepreneurial journey. And don't be afraid of rejection. I mean, as you can see from my experience, from this particular experience right now, I didn't come back empty-handed. So what I mean by that is, actually, this is funny. So I didn't get Spencer on the show, which was the original, plan. However, I think that what actually happened, it was much better for the Hasta La Vista Boss brand, for the Hasta La Vista Boss show, than what I thought originally is going to be, by having Spencer live with us, hang out with us on the show, because him having me on his podcast actually gave me some huge exposure, I would say, to Spencer's awesome audience. Not to mention that that's going to build some credibility and authority, if you want, for this Hasta La Vista Boss YouTube show and what I'm trying to do here. So just send those emails, just reach out. Nothing is going to happen. So stop thinking they will not answer you because you think they are so big that, and you're so insignificant that, they're not going to answer me. They're so good at what they do. They don't have time for me, whatever. That's just bullshit. Stinking thinking going on in your head. So stop it. Stop it. Just send those emails and you're going to be just good. Some people will say yes, some people will say no. Like in this case, Spencer said no, but he offered me something else, which in the grand scheme of things, it worked much better than what I was expecting. So there you go. Like Pat Flynn, I reached out to Pat Flynn and his awesome team said, hey, Adrian, thanks for the offer, but not at the moment. As you might understand, Pat is very busy. That's it. That's awesome. I'll reach out at some point in the future. Pat Flynn reviewed my YouTube channel. I go to his live streams. He knows who I am, right? I mean, he saw me a few times. He saw my YouTube channel, gave me some awesome feedback there. So maybe when he's getting bored, or maybe he wants to try something different, well, he will reach out, or maybe I will just send another email and, he will say yes. You never know. But yes, the worst thing that can happen is either they will not reply, or they will say, like Pat Flynn said, now, well, I'm not, or I'm busy, or I'm not interested, which is fine. Just move on. And the second thing I want to mention here with you is just fucking do it. Just like Nike said, but with a twist, right? I put my own twist. Just fucking do it. Whatever you're into, whatever you're trying to build, just take action. Just take massive actions, or do small things every day like I do, because I don't have the time. Small things every day. Commit to whatever you said you want to do, right? Commit to that 100%. Be patient. Be patient. Be patient. I want to come closer to the camera. Maybe you can hear me better. I said it 3 times in case you missed it. You need a lot of patience, because there's a lot to learn. So be patient. And number 3 or 4, I don't know how many things I said. The most important thing to me, at least, is have fun with it. Have fun with it. Enjoy the ride. Be happy with what you're doing. Otherwise, there's no point for you to do it. Alright, bosses, thanks for watching. And if you don't know what to do next, I'll let my friend Musa to tell you what's the next step now.
Stay focused, because you're going to get rid of that boss.
Thanks, buddy. See you next time.
See you
Bye.
soon.